Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whenever or wherever you're watching this. Good. So, this is The Outer Worlds, which is, I believe, the first game made by, Obsidian Entertainment since Fallout New Vegas. Could be wrong. Let's have a quick Google on my phone. Obsidian Entertainment. Oh no, they've done a couple of games since then. Oh, they did Neverwinter Nights. Pathfinder Adventures. Oh, Alpha Protocol. Obviously, the biggest game they've ever made, I would probably say. Aside from maybe Tyranny or Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, would probably be New Vegas. And this promises to be basically New Vegas in space, as far as I can tell. Which I love, because I love New Vegas. And I love space. So, put two and two together and you end up with, hopefully, a lot of love. I played a few minutes of this, just make sure it was running and such, and I got like 2 achievements. This is actually the Microsoft Store version, because I have, let me get it right, Ultimate Xbox Game Pass, which gives me access to the Outer Worlds for free. Well, for £10 a month or whatever it is. So I thought, you know what? Fuck it, why not? It's better than paying 50 quid for it straight up. I get 5 months of it before I've ended up paying for it. So, you know, so good. Right, let's go new game. Settings are all sorted out. Story, normal, hard, supernova. Whoa, okay then. It's like story, it's like, use this mode if you enjoy story more than combat. In story mode, enemies have less health and do less damage. Fair enough. Let me move my mic slightly. Normal. This is recommended for your first play session. In normal, standard. Hard. This mode is for players who are looking for an extra challenge. Supernova. Supernova mode is the hardest difficulty and can only be selected at the start of a game, and is recommended for advanced players. Supernova mode adds additional challenges to the game. If you reduce the difficulty below Supernova mode, you cannot re-enable it. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body limbs can... Will you stop? There's nobody out there. Brandy. Shush. Shh. Brandy. I swear that dog hears things. He really does. Where was I? Oh yes. Companions can die terminally. Terminally? Technically, yes. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limbs conditions can only be healed with bed rest. Weapons and armor work very poorly at 0 durability. You can only fast travel to your ship, you can only sleep inside your ship, and you can only manually save inside your ship. So this is hardcore mode. We'll just go normal for now. Subtitles all on. Yep. Halcyon. Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier that is owned and operated by distinguished corporations. I love it already. Did I say I love it? I fucking hate it. Who wants to go and live in a place that's run by corporations? I mean, let's be honest.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
Ooh, what's going on
A trip
here?
of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service,
What is
you will
going
become
on
the
there?
master
Why are
of
you
your own
fucking
destiny.
lagging so
When you
badly?
go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Oh dear, breach of Hope security corridor. Not sure why it's fucking, like, the frames are lagging so badly. There we go. Just hammer it. It'll work eventually. Phineas Vernon Wells. If it doesn't stabilize, we'll lower all the quality.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
It should stabilize. Okay, so now we get to choose our special, or Stipsid. So this is essentially special. Now, you have 6 points. 6 points allows you to do this. And just become good at everything. So you get to play as the bard. But being good at everything isn't always ideal. Carrying capacity going up is probably a good thing. Ranged weapon reload speed is probably a good thing. Intelligence, critical damage is a good thing. Perception is a good thing. This, meh. Health regeneration, probably also a good thing. I like to be a little bit charismatic, and let's go for critical damage as well. So critical damage, that's critical hits, so that'll be extra headshot slash weak point. Oh no, that would be perception. Alright, let's put up perception then. Yeah. Next. Right. Now, I don't think I'm going to be doing too much of the old melee stuff, so we'll put up range.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use.
Which puts it up by 20 to 26. Or puts it up by 10 even to 26. And I like talking to people. Yeah, I'm going to go...
If we're ever captured,
dialogue.
I'll let you do the talking.
It's probably a good idea, mate. And then we have aptitudes. What are my aptitudes? I am... Engineering... Cashier, subgrade, non-supervisory. No transaction, come back, have a good... That adds +1 to my persuade. So my
Handle
persuade
bits
will
for a
then be
living, huh?
2? Not sure. Now, who are we going to play as? Male or female? Here are the characters. They don't look terribly terrifying like Andromeda. Although they don't look that much different from each other. Let's go female. Let's try to find one that's not slightly horrifying. Because otherwise we can spend hours in character customization. That one's not entirely horrifying. I like that color. I'm a synth. That's vampire white. I like it. That looks all right. Mostly. Not very good at designing things like this. Hairstyles. What else have we got here? Whoa, those are some dreads, girl. That is an interesting bun. Oh god. She looks like the main character from Fallout 4. That's some crazy, crazy hair. Needs glasses and runs up to you screaming. What? Decent hair. Oh, wow. I thought that first one was crazy hair, but this one's just as bad. There was one back this way. Quite like the look of that one. I saw purple. That's kind of purple. Yeah, I like that. Oh, I can't give her facial hair. Oh my god, I can. I approve of this game already. My character can have facial hair. Even when she's a woman. I love it. I actually love it. Desperately trying to disguise herself as a man. I saw a monobrow. Obsidian, you know how to have fun. Yep, and we'll give her a scar. Actually, what's the makeup? Oh, that's not too bad, actually. Not over the top. That, yeah. What the fuck? Been dipped in gold. That's not makeup, that's just being beaten up. No, I saw one that I quite liked down this way. Just that one. Just a little bit of eyeshadow and so on. And... why so serious? No. Are there any scars that are not ridiculously over the top? Scar on the lip, maybe. Ooh, scar on the throat. Damn. Now we'll go with no scars, actually. And does she want to be an elderly lady? Or relative? I'd say she's making this trip. She's about 22, 23. Trying to start a new life. Name. What is your name? What is your favorite color? Elizabeth. My name is Elizabeth. And then we get a quick overview of all our stats. So my persuasion is at 23. Which isn't my highest stat. But it's bloody close. So yeah. Next.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
I thought it had stabilized, but now I'm not certain.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers.
Yeah, it's not entirely
Initiate skip
settled
jump.
down. Nailed it. Perfect escape. Terra 2, orbiting laboratory Halcyon system. That doesn't look good.
Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 20%. Skip drive.
Shit.
Inoperable.
Good flying. You only destroyed most of the ship. Don't worry, Chancellor, we're still flying at least half a ship. Hello, Phineas.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
Oh, just 70 years.
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death.
Lovely.
But it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Wait, what? I love how nothing seems to work first time on this ship. It's great. Just gonna mash the button until it works. That's fair. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. So yeah, we've been in stasis for give or take 70 years or so. As it's a 10-year journey in slip space.
Is this thing working?
Or whatever.
There you are.
Skip
now,
space,
where were
sorry.
we? Oh, yes.
And we've been missing for
Smuggler.
60
His
years.
name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site.
Cool.
He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay. I feel like an ODST. I didn't train to be an ODST. Hey look, something that actually works for the first time on his ship.
You've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Good job, mate. Good job.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship.
Right, first of all, I need to lower the sound settings slightly. As much as I love the sound in this, it is a little bit loud.
Better you than the board, huh?
There we go.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I mean, it was quick. He got smashed into by something from space. I don't think he really cared too much. But yes, this is the Outer Worlds, or at least one of them. This is Emerald Glade? No. Emerald Lake. I'm not sure. But look, so many beautiful planets. Yeah, I get a very Borderlands-y vibe to this game. Yeet! At least for, at least for some aspects. I wouldn't say it's based off Borderlands, because it's definitely not. Adreno. Sneaking, sneaking, sneaking. Nice little sneaking tutorial there.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Hello, Pelham. God, Pelham. Sit still. I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
For some reason. How are you feeling,
Better,
God Flem?
thanks to you.
Pelham.
I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him.
Could you?
Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullheads.
So Americans.
Spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to
I'm sorry,
attract
Americans.
marauders.
I love you really,
See those
but
canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Sure. I have a better idea. Give me a gun, and I'll go get help.
You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side.
You're an
Here,
idiot.
you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Yes, so, everyone works for a corporation. Even if they live here, they're working for a corporation.
You hit your head or something?
Emerald Vale. I knew
You're
it was
in
Emerald something.
Vale. We're a Spacer's choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous saltuna.
Saltuna. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the
no.
wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
No. Never mind. I'm just gonna go. Hey, Blue. Ooh. Yoink.
Damn it, my ears! Ugh.
Ha!
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
And now we discover I have tactical time dilation. Due to the complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the TTD, or tactical time dilation button, slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take your actions. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your meter slower, and so on. Target down. This is a very interesting gun design, though. Ah, lockpicking. Telescoping staff. Nice. So this is as far as I got in my little test. So, weapon management. Right, so we have that. We have the gun. We have access to armor management, which is... Ooh, I don't like it. Although it is a decent amount. We've got access to a journal now. Yeah, boy. Shush! Shush! Shut up! Oh, for God's sake, Brandy. So we got all the basics, basic movement, crouching, blah, 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 blah. That's all the stuff that we just went through and learnt. What else have we got? We've got consumables. So we got all this stuff. We've got modifications. We've got general, which is mag pick, which is lockpicks. Cool. Quest stuff and junk. As well as ammo. So there's 3 types of ammo. Heavy ammo, light ammo, and energy cells. From 3 different corporations, because of course there is. This is a Spacer's Choice handgun. It's not great. Although it does have a special effect of bleed. So there's that. Alright, so we've got Hawthorne's ship 200 meters away. Dropped him. Decent amount of gear there. Hey, there's Hawthorne's ship. Looks pretty much like Phineas's ship.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Hi. Who are you?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
And he's dead. It's just, you know.
Really? How is he? Of course I am. I'm a superior officer. Stands to reason, don't it? Just you watch. I'll cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense.
I'll take your word for that.
You know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
You're scared, aren't you? I guess I'll give you 0 on my customer satisfaction survey. Ooh. Damn, son. Also, I will then steal the ship. Bye. Will you shut up, dog? Victory for Zim. Or at the very least, me. Anyone else who wants to cross me? Not what I wanted to do at all, but it works. Hi, Lieutenant.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Probably, but yeah, let me save you some. I'll take this ship off your hands. Later.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Hello, Marauder.
Hello,
I am
Ada.
Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel.
Hello, Ada.
Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
Sure
Please
you are.
return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Oh no! What are you gonna do?
Gesture
Self-destruct?
procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're on the ground.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Yeah, he's kind of dead, so...
I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location.
No, he was there. He met my escape pod, alright, head first.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing.
Oh my god,
The
this
main
guy
drive's
is an
power regulator
idiot.
has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements.
Okay.
I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable.
Oh, for
Do
fuck's
you
sake.
understand?
Captain of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Tried to stay alive this
The
time.
navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
So I am now... Oh, I can level up. Skill improvements. I have 10 points available. Gonna put 5 into that, and let's put fucking... the rest into there. Cool. And then apply... oh, hang on. Yeah, no, apply that. Cool. And then perks. Oh, all of these are really quite good. Let's first of all go with more health. More health is always a good call. Right, so I'm now the captain of this ship. I'm Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship.
Yeah,
And
I was
if this
kind of
ship
just...
is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I'm stush. Fuck it.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Gotcha. Take care, Lieutenant Mercer. Can't believe that worked. I'm the spaceship safety inspector. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Enough from both of you, please. Just sit and be quiet. Or play with a toy or something. My God. Oh, wait, shit. Headshot. All your shit are belong to me. Apple juice for half price. Ooh, and a hunting rifle. Don't mind if I do. I got some heavy ammo. Damn. This is some fucking Firefly shit right here. This rifle. I love it. I legitimately love it. I have so many Century Sabers. I could probably sell those for a decent pop. I don't think there's a third-person mode or anything, is there? Doesn't look like it. We can check the controls, key bindings. Don't think there's a third-person mode. Quick melee is T or on the side of my mouse, which is nice to know. Quick save is F5. Nope. No third person. Which is fine. That opens that. And then I can select me a weapon. That's that. Okay, cool. A lot of dead residents around here. Spacer's choice. It's a gun. It shoots people. Good job. Here's Edgewater. Why does the town leader... Oh wait, there's a door that goes into Edgewater. Fair enough.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Outside. It's a graveyard. Ooh. Steel shovel. Tempted. Hello, Silas.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
I'm just passing.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Oh my god, am I gonna get a fucking sales pitch from everyone?
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Fair
Name's
enough.
Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater.
In humor?
We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
The fuck is an in humor?
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
Oh my god.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
No way. Who do I talk to about
Definitely
power
not the
regulator?
junior in humor, that's for sure. If
Yeah,
you've
no
got
shit,
business
Sherlock.
inquiries, You should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I am a freelancer. Depends. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company.
God damn it.
Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Right. You want me to collect what's owed to you? I can do that.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okie dokie. Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery.
Oh,
You'll
God.
find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
This is my own personal domicile, and I will not be harassed. Bitch. I like the armor. That's pretty cool. Wonder if there's any better stuff. So, welcome to Edgewater. Yeah, the whole Borderlands vibe comes from this all being run by corporations and such. Cause... yeah... Personally, I want to go to space, and I want to, like, do space travel and things like that. But if it was owned and run by corporation, nah, fuck that. I would be like, I'd be like Alex Hawthorne and go fucking rogue or something, because,
Keep your distance,
you know,
friend.
fuck doing
Sick
that.
house is no place for a traveler.
Fuck living and
If you're
working
falling
for
sick,
this
I don't
thing.
want you near me.
Don't worry.
Fuck the system, am I right? Right, so I have, we'll put that on there, and we'll put that on there. I only have helmets, which is no good.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
We should keep our voices down.
I mean, I don't blame you. Working for a fucking corporation sucks. Especially in space. Like, seriously?
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
Wait, journal, quests. Can I set that one as active so we can do this?
Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Oh shit, I had some of his
Friend of mine
Saltuna.
died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
A lot of people dying.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Are you insane?
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Right.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Yes.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Knows what?
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies.
Oh my god.
It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that.
I'm sorry to hear that you're dying.
I'll pay your fees.
Thank you.
I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see your way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help? I am a
There's
freelancer
cache
after all.
anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
That sounds more like the job for a thief than a freelancer, but sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Right.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
How dare they?
I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Fair enough. I'll be going then.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Why is that, Esther Blaine?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy.
That's his own private domicile, and he will not be harassed. Bitch.
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
And what are you, exactly? You're saying he's psychosomatic? Got insane?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I
Not
put this
me.
gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
So he's insane, yes.
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
What are you trying to do?
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape,
Sounds
so I'm
about
reaching
right.
out to you.
You can call me Malcolm Reynolds. And my ship is Firefly. Or Serenity. That is essentially what's happening.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit
I
of
am
law-breaking.
legitimately
but sometimes you've gotta
becoming...
do the wrong
I
thing
am
for the
loving
right
this,
reason.
because this is legitimately becoming like Firefly.
That's all I can ask of you.
It's just like, I'll help for money. And these guns are very fucking, like, westerny styled and that. If this game is essentially just a game of Firefly, or similar to Firefly, I'm gonna be so fucking happy. Hey look, no one to stop me entering. Hey, it's already unlocked as well. The Edgewater Saltuna canning factory strictly adheres to the safety of health and schedule, sick leave. Fair enough. Yeah, I know. I remember now. Been a little while since I watched Firefly. Good show though. Great show.
Miss Holton, I need to explain this regression. The grease monkey, Argo?
This is not where I wanted to be. My apologies. And just like that fucking scene where they're in the elevator and they see a bloke just fall out the window, reach the top, sort of look out, and they're just like, yeah, no, and just back up and go back down. It's like, my bad, I didn't want to actually be in here. I probably don't have free reign to walk wherever the fuck I want, but you know. Maybe I do. Who knows? It's all owned by corporation.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman.
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Do I look like I work here, motherfucker?
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
No problem. These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh, fair enough. That's kind of you, I guess.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Wait, relative? You said the guy shot
Woke
himself.
up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
You're telling me? Fucking one of their guards shot himself with it.
Eugene wasn't family.
Then why are you paying for... what the fuck?
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
That's not how that works.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
The fuck? You cannot be serious. What are they gonna do, arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
What the
In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
This. I fucking hate this. Yeah, this is a Firefly playthrough. Fuck it. Like, my god.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Yay, because what fucking great lives they are. My god. I almost don't want to give Silas this money because shit.
Almost lost a finger in a cannery.
It's like everything, including people, are owned by the corporation. And if the corporation... Legitimately, if someone kills themselves, that's vandalism to corporate property. Fuck you. They're people too, dickhead. You know what? I'm glad. I am glad that my ship fucked up and I didn't arrive on time. Because, my god. I would have fucking shot somebody. There's all these buildings that exist. Semi-built. None of them are finished. I know it's Marauder territory, but damn. It's a waste of a good building. Edgewater landing pad. This is probably where I should have my ship. Hello.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months.
That is true.
The boss finally came to his senses.
None of the corporation people, though. I've shot the Marauders.
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Do I look like a new guard, motherfucker?
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What? What are you babbling about?
The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
Oh god, he's watched Terminator.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for those mechanicals, right?
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk.
I don't know who the fuck you're on about.
Listen real
Do I
close.
look like one of your resistance fighters?
Auto-mechanicals.
Auto-mechanicals.
Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising.
No.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
No, you're not understanding me. I don't know what the fuck you're on about. I don't know who your boss is, and I don't know... I'm not here because your boss sent me. I am another gun for hire if you want, though.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Sure, why not? Proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
What do you need doing?
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay, I'll go kill it. Whatever the fuck it is.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Cool. I'll leave you be, you mad bastard. I mean, I don't care what I do as long as I get paid for it. I have like $116 or whatever, so that's a start. I am legitimately just playing this like I would play a Firefly game. It's great. Borstwurst. It's not the Wurst unless it's Borstwurst. That doesn't sound like a good advert to me. That sounds like a... Actually, that sounds like a terrible advert. A bird?
Sorry,
The fuck?
I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Nope.
I'm not holding out hope.
Do you think corporate's ever gonna get off their shiny little asses and do something? Nope. You're a barber. Why is there loads of blood everywhere? And what the fuck? I'm slightly concerned about talking to this man now.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Are you not a barber?
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Oh my god, this makes me want to be a rebel so badly. I can show you my hands.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Wait, the barber is also the embalmer? What the fuck?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make
It really fucking isn't. Barbers do not come in... No. Barbers don't come hand in hand with mortificers. Mortificers? I think that's the right word. Look, speaking of burials, Silas sent me to collect your fees.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitution.
I don't care. Just give me the money.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
I'll tell him that. I don't particularly care.
Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give him an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers.
The barber's shop.
No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Barber's shop!
Much obliged.
It's an entire building. It doesn't even have to be a barber's shop anymore. It could be a fucking steakhouse for all I care. And then again, that probably goes against corporate rules or something. Seriously, fuck corporations. Especially ones that are like this. My god. What's up, Silas?
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Yes. But that's not important.
You run into any trouble?
Conrad says he can't afford to pay.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant.
Yeah, he won't do that.
On Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Why have you been thinking about extortion all day? Also, you know, it's a bit fucking weird having the fucking graveyard on the entrance to the town. Like, this is legit the main entrance to the town. You've got problems, fucking Junior Inhumer. This town has problems. Just, ugh. If the future of space travel looks like this, I'm going to kill people. I'm not even kidding. What's up?
What can I do for you? A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild.
What?
I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
What?
Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect.
Oh my god, they've made
You'll find him in
science
our
a
local
religion!
church, probably neglecting his duties. He doesn't seem to like us
I'm gonna
much.
kill everyone
The
in this
vicar has not
town.
been with
I'm
us
coming to
long, and
murder
his
everyone.
relatively short tenure in Edgewater
Oh
gives
my
off
God.
a distinct whiff of superiority.
Right, I want to murder everyone in this town. Like, legit. Everyone in this town.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How?
Found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of
I know,
poor
but
dental
still.
hygiene. He took them to his grave.
And I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yes! Yes, you can! Ask for forgiveness later. I don't
Good
fucking
Vicar
care.
Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Good.
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
What the? No.
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Right.
We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect.
Right.
I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Right. Right. I want to kill everyone. More than usual. Titus Androidicus. I love it. It's about the only fucking thing that I do love so far. I actually despise everyone here. Sup?
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
That's fair. We need to talk about you, about those fees you want.
Any trouble?
I'm done. All the paperwork, fees, and
Reliable
signatures.
work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Hey, I like money. You know. I went out of my way
And
for
I'll
you.
buy you a drink sometime.
That's not really what I meant.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Thank you. Catch you later. Woo, I leveled up. Put 5 more points into that. Let's get my medical going up. No. Revert. Revert all. Let's get that to 30, and then... because I think that's going to be more useful having that up as well. And then let's put 1 into handguns. There we go. So it goes perks every 3rd level, I presume. Cool. Now, journal. Die, robot, die. Fuck it, why not? Let's go kill a robot. I need to kill something. Looks like an abandoned part of town. Dun 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 dun. I've discovered the junkyard. Let's have a look at this fucking robot.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Right. This is junkyard.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice. Designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable offense. Please report yourself to your supervisor.
Not likely to happen.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Right. I don't have time for this. I feel a bit better now. Holy shit. Well, he doesn't need it anymore. Ooh. I see. He was a researcher, I guess? Ah. Hit it with a stick. What is this? Some kind of fucking gravity bat? Alright, dude, I killed your robot. He's dead as dead can be.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Sure. You don't have to worry about that scout
You
anymore.
beat that scout to scrap with its own legs?
Yes.
Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Sure, I
You're
did
a
whatever
passing fair
you know.
soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical heart.
That's not how robots work.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
The shit you took in your 20s. I don't know.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Technically, not wrong. I'll let you know if I
On the
find
double,
it.
soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Sure. This guy's fucking nuts. I love it. What the shit? Philosophist? Is that what they think philosophers look like? Maybe.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna pass.
No, this isn't Destiny 2. This is Firefly.
You read the latest report?
Sup? I need the toilet.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. You can have another 0G.
Everyone in this town is so depressed. All the time. And honestly, I can't blame them. Oh look, it's the Church of Scientology. I hate it. And I hate you. Wow, sun's coming up. Pretty. Kinda wish there was two suns. But maybe that's just me. I found your bundle of shit.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yeah, I found your bundle of shit.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit.
Wait, what?
Designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law.
That's funny.
You ever want to see
Adeptus
a
Arbites
mechanical
call it a
flaming
fucking
around like
stun
a grounded
button.
fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun. How do I use it?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
And how am I supposed to get one of these?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Lovely. What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. a real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
I feel like you're just paranoid, but...
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
You're an idiot.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Yay. Right, so we'll attach it to my baseball bat. That's... Install mod on the baseball bat. No, not grips. Is that all I can actually... Fine, we'll do it to my... we'll do it to the pistol, actually. It's a very strange looking pistol. There's the revolver, which is also quite strange. I have no weapon parts. That's not good. Yay. What's in this? Oh, it's locked. Damn it. What's that? Bypass shunt. Nice. Would you move? Move. Thank you. I have an itchy trigger finger and you're starting to look real tasty. Right, so I gotta go up there to the top of the tower to talk to Reed Thompson. About getting a code or something.
Any food, it cooks.
Yeah.
Seems we've got a guest.
What's up?
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Right.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
That is true. Well done.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Yeah, my ship needs repairs.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
Hey, hot stuff.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
You're being awfully helpful. Why, bowler hat?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him.
Damn.
There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
What do you mean mostly abandoned?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise. I would have never guessed.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Personally, I don't blame them. Why? I judge by the head.
Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Right. How will I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Right. What if they don't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Can't make any promises.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure.
Great.
You can come, hot stuff.
I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Do you have a gun?
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
It's okay. I have kind of just resigned myself to becoming a freelancer. You are welcome to come with me anytime you want, hot stuff. Oh, I got an achievement. Best friend. Recruited a companion.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Oh, so now I actually have commands to give her. Neat. And I can see her health bar. Neat. Right, now do you want to talk? We're not in his office.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh, God, no.
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it.
Oh,
Max,
do I have to?
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Cool. Come on, Paravati. We'll get the logic module first. But I suppose we'll talk to Vicar, what's his face.
Here. It's too clean.
Agreed. It's a religion about science. It's bad enough as it is. Sup, dickhead?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort
Vicar
who
Max,
prefers brevity.
really?
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
I've hired her on.
Curious.
She's part of my crew.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new
She
people
looks like
to
a pretty
talk
good
to.
engineer, so she
Name
might
your
be able to
post.
help with my
Anything
ship.
at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
I like the third one, but no.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Cut off the power.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you.
It troubles her.
Ms.
I
Holcomb
don't
has
care
a
as long
soft
as I
heart.
get paid.
Always has, if you believe the talk.
What do you think?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Yes. Honestly, yes.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I kind of figured as much. I've been outside. I'm not impressed, and I can handle myself better than a vicar. And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is,
Bible.
as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Hey, I get paid for stealing a book? Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Sure.
Thank you.
I like money.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Cool.
Yeah, huh?
You're adorable.
You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law.
By
Real
bylaws?
machines have
No.
gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits.
Yeah, she's an engineer,
You can tell
definitely.
they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees
I
is
need
one
you
that
on
ain't
my
never
ship.
been run.
You
It's
are my
not
new
for people
Kaylee.
to live in. It's something on a museum shelf under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of
Fixing the
fixing.
universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Like me. But yeah, she's my new Kaylee. You will fix my ship, and I will love you forever. And I will get you out of this shithole, and we'll go freelancing. This is legitimately Firefly the game, and I'm loving it. I hate the fucking corporations and that. Absolutely hate the corporations. And I definitely would hate to live under one. I also agree, Blue. Oh wow, I have actually her own thing as well. That's awesome. I can give her armor. Aw, boo. You have to replace it, I suppose. I can even level her up a bit. Just, near, far, wherever you are. Journal. I've got so many fucking... Stranger in a strange land. Phineas needs your help to set things right in Halcyon. Right. It's 200 meters in this direction. Come on then, Parvati. Or Parvati. You will be my new Kaylee and you will repair my ship. Now all I need is a courtesan a thief, a exceptional pilot and his wife, but the wife I knew from my ship.
Here we go. Nice one.
Fucking hell. Send your companion. No. You didn't get him. You really did not get him.
Everyone all right?
I've been better, I'll be honest. Trip blade. Let's take the revolver. Fucking LMG. Hells to the fuck, yes. That's replacing the revolver. Oh, or an assault rifle. Hells yes. We'll take the assault rifle, actually. Thanks. I like it. Not a lot, but I like it. Half expected to walk in here and have a gun shot fly past my head. Yoink. Stuff. And levels. So I can't level up my intelligence? My intelligence needs to be a higher level, okay. And yeah, it looks like they're doing the same as New Vegas's leveling system where you get an extra perk every other level. Let's... That seems like a good one. Oh, these can be leveled up? Oh... Oh no, right. My tech's a little bit on the low side, so we'll put that up a bit more. And let's get my guns going up as well. Awesome. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about Earth Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth Directorate wasn't around to regulate trade and so... Oh my god. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So Earth is entirely run by corporations, as is space. That makes me so upset. Right, so that's that one done. We've got the book. We can take that back. Cache of medicine. Do I want the cache of medicine? Let's do Die Robot. That's a long way away. What about cache of medicine? Is that... That's closer, and that's on the way, so we'll do that. Another assault rifle, nice. I'm getting all the shit. Hey, look, a ship. They look like landmines. What the? Oh god. Are you gonna actually help next time, or? Although I do really quite like this. That didn't sound good. I do quite like the sound of this assault rifle. Like, holy shit. Criminal activities. Trespassing.
You're fast.
How is that a criminal activity? They don't own it. It's mine now. Yeah, they look like mines. I'm not sure I want to go down that way. Primal nest. What does it mean by a primal nest? Oh! Yeah, no shit, shush. I'm not getting paid to clear that nest out, so it's not happening. Hey! Stealthy! Kind of. I mean, there was a very loud scream, but, you know. It didn't actually give us away, so there's that. Slices, dices, and cauterices. Right, that doesn't work. I have the ability to raid everything, and I'm fucking doing it. Vending machine discovered. Found a vending machine. Oh, whoa. Holy crap. I can sell to a vending machine? Neat. Alright, let's sell... oh, I have not unlocked the ability. Okay, fair enough. Ooh, I can get new armor. I can afford it as well. Let's get ordnance control. Yeah. That'll be useful. And do you sell ammo? You do sell ammo. I want to buy a 50 pack. Of heavy ammo. Shut up. Armor. Fresh armor. Nice. Now I look like fucking Isaac from Dead Space. With a fat ass. That kind of works. Not gonna lie, I look like someone from fucking Civil Protection though, so that's not gonna happen. That's 7 armor, that's only 3, but that improves your... yeah, fair enough. You get to stick with your armor. Shut the fuck up. That cost me most of my money, but I think it was worth it because now I look awesome. What do you think? Okay. Good talk. That was attempted to be stealthy. Kind of didn't end up being stealthy. Shit. Victory for Zim. My gun away. Oh, shit, it's barred.
Here we go. Nice one.
Thank you. Primals. Dead people. Canids and beta-lupters. And fish. Salt tuna. Yeah, bypass shunt. Well, they're not going to need it anymore. Ow! Right, I think I need to change you to being aggressive, because you're not actually fucking shooting at people. Are you just out of ammo? Is that what's happening here? Let's give you an assault rifle. No longer barred. Nice. Messages. Oh, good lord. From Hunters and Trackers Limited. Oh, okay. It's a... Yeah, it's a... Whoops. It's a hunting company. Ooh, a sawn-off shotgun. Riot control. That's only the level 4 version. Yeah, I got the better version. That's the light armored version. This is the medium armored version. But I can sell it, so there's that. And of course, that's locked. Right, let's let's go upstairs. See what we can find upstairs. Found a music box, yay. And a flamethrower. Probably not a flamethrower. Do like the look of the technology here, though. First aid room key, that's what I wanted. That door's still barred, I've got to unbar it. Shake! Let's go, let's go, let's go, 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 go. Gotta go fast. Ooh. Gotta go fast. Faster, faster, gotta go fucking faster. I'm not trying to use the door, you fucking dumb. Drugs. Stun baton. Nice. I kill people for money. great way to live. Oh. Right, so that's that mission. Yep, just gonna turn that in when I get back. Let's do that one first. Right. I'm gonna need this. Wait for it. Victory for them. Pavati! Damn, she got minced. I mean, that's understandable. She's probably not that great at the whole killing malarkey. But still. What happened to this place? Because it seemed like it was a lot bigger, just in general. Like there's a lot of houses and that around the place. But like everyone seems to have just returned to towns. Like one town. And there's like roads and shit.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
You're clearly not a bad shot.
I don't know you.
Congratulations.
Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I am a freelancer. I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
What are you on about?
A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide.
It's not a plant.
You're gonna start wandering around my camp. Know that I got my sights on you.
That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah, that's us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves.
That is
Enough
also
with the
fair.
questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
What's on your mind? Maybe I can help. I just got shot into space.
You don't know what enough with the questions means?
Nope.
No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
Maybe. I will keep my eye out and see if I can find her.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Das is possible.
Could do without the gallows humor.
That's fair. I like your rifle. It just shrunk and vanished into your ass pocket.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
Calm down, Parvati.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your
Poultice?
troubles
What are
with
we in,
Edgewater,
Dragon Age?
Leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Yeah. You must be Adelaide. That's not really a question, that's a
I've
statement.
been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother. the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout.
How do you recognize
Thomas
her?
Speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I
Good,
brew
thanks.
it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Old spittoon. Is this the fucking Westerns went to space? Reed sent me.
Reed Thompson. You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile?
I'm being paid.
Let's hear it.
A lot of money.
What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
I need that.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
I need the power regulator for my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be.
Ugh.
If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I'm no hero. I just want to fix my ship. A hero to you, maybe.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around.
There is a primordial nest just down the road between you and Edgewater.
Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
You think Reed is just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
What have you got against
You've
the town?
seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them.
That's true, but...
You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
There's a song in Fallout New Vegas about this. They're not trying to make a living, though.
I'm all right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
Yeah, I don't like you taking advantage of my fucking companion.
Life in Edgewater grinds to
Although
a
she's
halt.
not a
The
companion.
cannery
I will look
shuts
out for
down,
one, though.
Workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
What do you think we should do? Also, your eyes are glowing in this light. I like it.
Something you need?
It's hot. I mean, this is a beautiful place, but I don't think it has the space and capability of taking on the entire town.
Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
If you're hungry, Stefan's got supplies.
Wait, where's Thomas? You point out this Thomas fellow, but I'm not seeing him. Oh, there he is, Thomas. What's up?
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
Yep, whatever.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here?
Oh my
How you
god.
keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no. I'm just along with this lady here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
I'm a freelancer. I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, what I meant was you're reasonably well armed and don't look stricken with plague. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Is it a
I've
cannon?
been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Ha! You suck.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
Is
Comes
it
in a
like
set of
the
3.
Dummy's
If I
Guide
had my
to
hands on one
fixing
of
the
those data
TV?
pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept
God
a copy.
fucking damn it,
Should
I was
find another
just
one back
there.
in town. If you could find me even one of those pads.
Oh wait, I
I'd
did
be
pick it up,
greatly
didn't I?
obliged.
I picked up pretty much fucking everything. Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I actually have one of those.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Fuck knows. Part 1.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I
Sound like a
appreciate you
data
going
slave.
through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
That's making a lot of fucking assumptions.
Sure. I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Hey, Sam. You're an idiot. Everyone is an idiot here. Oh my god, I've so much stuff here. 96%, that'll do. Tinker. What would that do? Oh, that would increase the damage. Nice. What about modifying? I have mag power, which makes it plasma damage. Sure, why not? What do you think, love? Not very talkative, are you? Oh fuck. Ow. Who mines their back door? Ow. What the fuck, guys? Yeah, I'll keep my eyes peeled for your lover or personal whatever. Zoe, I think her name was. Ooh, actually. No, couldn't be. I mean, it could be. There's the geothermal plant. I can tell by the big plumes of fire. Let's have a gander. This place has certainly seen better days.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Well, now you get the chance. However, there are some drones. Although, I do have the code for getting in the passcode, so maybe I don't need to worry about drones. Yes, this looks promising. Target down. Space's Choice guards. They're all fucking dead, they are, Chief. come get me.
unexpected noise.
Victory for Zim. Oh yeah, I forgot this gun now fires plasma rounds. Seems like the robots did actually go slightly insane and kill everyone, so... Maybe that Ludwig fellow's not entirely lost his marbles. Hey, look, a vending machine. I haven't got the ability to sell to a vending machine. I have a lot of shit that needs selling, though. Actually approaching my weight capacity. Into the geothermal power plant we go. Then we have the first big decision of the game. I don't know what to do.
The control room should be off to the right.
How do you know
We're
this?
doing the right thing.
Well, what do you suggest we do? Because I don't fucking know, honestly, love. We can take the power away from... How did you get in here so quickly? We can take the power from... We can take the power from the town and give it to the deserters. And hopefully they can handle the influx of people. And then we can get the power regulator and get the fuck off this rock. Or we give the power to the deserters, or we give the power to the town and take the deserters one. You got any opinion on this?
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's... How's that possible?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
What the fuck?
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around.
He has a
asking me to
crush on my
explain what I was
engineer.
doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
He has a crush on my engineer.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him.
He has a crush on my engineer. This is unacceptable. I have a crush on my engineer. No, thank you. Now here we get to the big decision. Oh my days. Only at 22% efficiency. Oh. It failed.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
There's only 2 of us. Damn it. Right. Whoops, wrong button. I see. So the crazy dude was not entirely wrong. That's a cool light.
Here they come! Everyone all right? Down they go! Got it. Inside voices.
Mr. Ouch.
Here they come!
You all good? Wonder if there's a third option here where I fix the power plant and get it running back at full capacity. Because if the power plant was running at 100% efficiency, there would be enough power for both sides. This is true. I feel like that one in there would probably be a good call. Oh, nice. So there's actually a another one in here. Right. This looks like the control room. Geothermal security key. Nice. Thank you, security chief. She made it. Didn't help her, but she made it.
No, 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 just leave me alone.
Holy shit. Also, there's someone called Higgins in here, apparently.
You're not real. You're not real.
This is pretty as hell.
Go away, Phantom.
Not a phantom. But if you keep running away from me, I am gonna shoot you. Like, really fucking pretty.
Go away, Phantom.
Higgins.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Take it easy, buddy.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Right. You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
Sounds like fun.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Sure. Back away slowly. I like that.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon.
Somehow that doesn't sound
I've
right.
come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Ah, thank you.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Ah, that might be where we can get the thing.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Right. I can deal with the mechanicals.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Sure.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Why were they hardwired to maximum? How?
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
A little.
There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
God fucking damn it. So wait, does that mean that I already have it then? Quest items. Security chief's key card. I'm stealing all your shit, including that, because that's going to her boyfriend. Her not-so-boyfriend crush. Like, she knows he has a crush on her, but she doesn't feel the same way, I suppose. Modify their behavior. Hey! I leveled up. I'm going to put some more stuff into tech. And the rest into persuade for now. Yeah. And then Parvati, she got a perk. Let's see. I can make her really good at engineering. But for now, I think base health might be a good idea for you, love. I want you to live, after all. Now, they should shoot at each other. Where's the logic chip, actually? Aha! Ow! That's a broken leg. There we go. Nice. It's the chief's storage room. So that's that done. Now when we return to the town. Find all 3 volumes. We found 2 of them. The other one is in town. Few kindred spirit. Search Zoe's home for clues, which I can do when I get back. Tiny medicine when I can get back. Then there's this one.
There's 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
I don't know. Kind of hoping you have a bit more input than that. I'm very tempted to just yell, fuck the system.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Probably. Oh, yeah.
Oh, in...
Get ready!
Let's see if we cannot use while in combat. Fair enough. You're damn right it is. Alright, engineering of 15. Shut off the valves. Thank you. I'm encumbered. That's a problem. Yo, love. She has a lot of weapons and a decent amount of armor. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on. How did I miss picking this up? Well, there's the elite. Quite like the elite armor, I'll be honest. How has... Oh, -5. I was going to say. Parvati, on the other hand... Prefer you in your original... Ah, you'll be fine like that. As for weapons, let's give you a light machine gun, because why not? And I can't get her to carry all my junk. Like, I've got so much junk. Oh, there we go. Hey, workbench. Perfectly timed. So. Breakdown. Nice. Now my armor is even better. Am I not awesome, Parvati?
Let it go. If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Vale?
I don't know. Have an opinion.
Don't mess with us.
Like, seriously, have your own opinion on this, please. I need some outside perspective.
Celeste, I'm not sure what the right is. All I know is the decision's final.
Well, you got that right, at least. Oh, neat.
Once we do this, there's no going... Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh,
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished. Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
You almost sound like you don't care.
Eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick.
And you want to get rid of
Gave
that?
a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Oh, this is so morally grey.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you.
I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
You're welcome. I love how we just yelled that across the room. This is such a morally grey decision. Do you support the goddamn corporation, but save the town? Or do you go for freedom and save the people? When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. This is irreversible. I don't want to be a hero. I'm just someone getting by and getting money. I don't know. An emergency save. Fuck. Jesus, I don't know. There are positives and negatives to both. There really is. And while I definitely do hate the corporation, she's kind of right. They don't deserve to be wiped out. And then again, neither do the deserters. It does, yes, but she already kind of does, so she doesn't really need... Fuck it. I may regret that decision.
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending your power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they didn't care much for me.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure I did do the right thing. Then again, not sure there was a right option there. I still can't fucking sell to that thing. There wasn't ever there a morally good or a morally bad option. That is a total moral grey area. It really fucking is.
Sister.
Watch out! Everyone all right?
Oh yeah, I got rid of a good portion of my shit, didn't I? When I broke stuff down. There we go. Either way, I needed the regulator. If I ever wanted to get off this planet. Which I did. And do. Still feels iffy. To say the very least. And they've already left. Oh, they're getting ready to leave, by the looks of it. None of this fucking feels right. Ah. She's run off to become a bandit queen. Right, well, we'll find Zoe.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead.
No, that one's on me.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there?
Yeah.
Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
It is, and
Two
one
whole
crazy man.
data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Yep. Yep.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
This isn't personal. I need your power regulator.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done?
Hey, I'm willing to kill him.
Just looking for a chance to sow some chaos.
I feel like you being in charge would be better.
And talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Reed isn't just gonna leave.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me.
Okay then.
The human body is rich with nutrients.
Do you think that'll convince him?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Right. Well, I'm gonna take this. Thanks. And now I suppose I have to go and face the people and tell them, yeah, you gotta go back to Edgewater. But it's okay, because I'm about to remove the person who's running it.
Finding one of those manuals? I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
Don't worry.
You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one.
Well, that and I'm taking Abernathy
good
with
in
me.
Edgewater.
I need an engineer
Maybe
for my
even keep
ship.
a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox.
Hell, you can probably have hers.
It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
Yep.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
Right. There's nothing left for you here.
The matter's been weighing on me. I'm staying put until I know what's become of Zoe. Don't want that question haunting me all the way back to the cannery.
That is fair. Alright, so I've got a couple of things to do, and then I can come back here and save these people, I guess. So I may be able to make good on this to a certain extent, as long as Adelaide... Well, Adelaide's only going to die for another... or die in like 20 years or so. Hi. That was intense. But victory for Zim. And now I'm encumbered. Although I did just pick up a new suit. Yeah, I saw that. Makeshift low pressure suit. Rebuilt mining gear. Is any of this stuff good for you? Like, your stuff is better. And that doesn't suit you. Nope. Stick with what you've got, love. And your Gatling gun. Or light machine gun. This stuff weighs a decent amount. Really? God fucking damn it. That's not great. Let's unequip that and we'll equip Impact Hammer. Hey, Crystal. How you doing? Oh, look, it's one of those ships. Alright, where is this Zoe character? Fuck, that's mine. Ow. Oh, that's a lot of exclamation marks. Keep firing, Parvati. Victory for Zim. Some fucking how. My god. It's fine. We only mildly alerted every single fucking marauder in the town. Right, let's find this Zoe girl, shall we? Oh, look, there she is.
Wow, you crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
I'm a freelancer, not some kind of hitman or something.
What? You mean Adelaide's little congregation of nature-loving nobodies? I could not possibly be less interested in them.
Have you ever considered being a
You,
courtesan?
on the other hand, you were a sight to behold.
I'm trying
If
to
I
set
had
up a
half your
crew
skills, I'd be the
that's just the
greatest
crew of the
outlaw
Serenity.
the coast has ever seen.
I need you to clarify something
I'm
for me.
great at clarifying.
Good. The fuck are you doing out here?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
That's because they're idiots, like you.
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
I am, yes. I have been over-encumbered multiple times already. How are you even alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys?
Yes,
The
fucking
Marauders do
hell.
hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, must be my natural charisma.
Or the fact that you're the only woman in a marauder camp.
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself.
Yeah, it's because I'm fucking
I'd heard
over-encumbered
some outlaws
so
set up camp in the
much.
botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself.
I'm not an outlaw, I'm a freelancer.
Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former
Apart from
workers camped out around
mildly
a greenhouse.
outlawish things.
I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Right.
I've got all the time in Halcyon.
Why has it suddenly gone to my controller? There we go.
Why? Adelaide wants me back on garden duty or something? Thanks, but I'm not going anywhere. This is where I belong.
Everybody's fucking dead.
And no serial dramas. I've been thinking about going back. I just gotta know if Lord Cavendish really is the masked marketeer. I'll take my stuff and head on back, I suppose. Grace is gonna be glaring knives at me, so I've got that to look forward to.
Yep, Cavendish. Cool. You are just... Oh my god. Although I do like your leather jacket. Where can I get one? Actually, can I have a duster coat? I need a duster coat. Where can I find a duster coat? Let's take these and over encumbered. Where's the armor so I can break that down? I don't know. Let's get rid of the fucking some of these sabers. That one's apparently of good quality. Pristine quality. Ooh, my. There's a little bit more space. Where's that armor? There it is. And I'm over encumbered again. Let's get rid of the makeshift low pressure suit and the rebuilt mining gear. A little bit more space. Yay! Alright, let's go back there now. Actually, no, before we go back there, we need to deal with... I know, there's a lot of backtracking. We need to deal with... But that I've done. The frightened engineer, that I can get when we're there. Turn in medicine I can do when we're there. So the thing that I need to do is not return to the unreliable, which will soon be renamed the Serenity. And we head back to the town and get paid. Lots and lots of money, hopefully. I can also sell some of the crap that I'm carrying as well. Make it a little bit more money that way. The unreliable is low on the list of priorities. I'll be honest. I am currently playing this on the Microsoft Store version because I have the Ultimate Xbox Pass, Game Pass, so I get access to it for like £10 a month. That is also true. I have a decent amount of junk. I mean, that weighs one each. That weighs not so much. That weighs one. That's my hibernation suit, which weighs 2.5. So yeah, let's deal with a couple of things here. We've got to deal with a few things, just a handful. Right, so several things to do. Where's that bloke's domicile? I don't even know. We'll find that later. I know where Maximilian is, though. Hey! Here's your heretical book, you swindling Scientologist bastard.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow.
Streetlights, yes.
Faces,
Faces, not so much.
The two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Yeah, I'm not exactly happy with it, but I'm not sure I made the right decision.
There's little point in second guessing now.
Well, yeah, I can't exactly go
Take
back
comfort
on
in
it.
the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
Don't make me shoot you. Why are you doing that?
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of.
Yeah, instead I'm
Also,
a freelancer.
You lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, A wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Are you Canadian? Stop apologizing.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of
It's
spiritual
kind of
awareness in this
Borderlandsy,
town.
but it's like more. It's Borderlands if it was in the Firefly universe, and I like it. Sounds like you're terrible at your job, Vicar. Isn't that your job to raise
Yes,
that?
but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Yes, they are.
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Right. I got you the book, but apparently he's not willing to accept money for it, or do I need to... The Long Tomorrow... No. Wait. Oh, I didn't get the book. Whoopsie. Alright, we'll deal with it. Oh no, you're Holcomb. Right, let's kick Reed out of the town. By force, if we have to. I'm not trying to be a hero, it's just kind of happening. You're beautiful, you are. I feel like everyone could be better off without you.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
I want you gone.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer.
Pulls out gun,
but
points it
is
at
my
head.
home.
Call me that again. See what fucking happens. Ooh, well I tried.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Have you ever considered that maybe working is?
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated.
Try me
We
and
are a
die.
Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible.
Well, she is.
The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You will excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Probably. Look, Reed, all I know is it involves a really complicated math, and it works.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
I mean, what are your plans? You don't have to leave
A couple
the
months
town.
ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any.
All right, catch you later, Crystal. Why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
You won't last a
I
day
don't
outside
know.
the walls.
I could see myself lasting a week. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crops. She's what this town needs.
You could still live here, I would have thought, just as long as you stay out of
I've
her
always
business.
tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Well, I'm glad we didn't come to blows, because I would have had to kill all three of you. And that would have just been messy. I think that went well. What do you think, Parvati? And now we have to return to Adelaide. Dyro, yeah, we can pretty much... actually, we've still got some things here. The long month tomorrow. Turn in the medicine. I think that while he definitely does need medicine or some treatment, Esther is probably the better
I've
call.
got some time. Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here, something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
I'm not a smuggler.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Yeah, boy.
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
That's fair. Not that I really care, but you know. I am a very good negotiator, and you might be right. Yeah, I think it might be time. As much as I do love her in this armor, I think it might be time for her to have some better. How do you like your new armor?
Yeah, huh?
Never mind. You look like a fucking... You're wearing T-51B from the Powerpuff Girls universe. Alright, that's that done. Journal. Die robot. Let's go give Ludwig the fucking... thing. But yeah, the reason I'm a good negotiator, Raz, is I've put everything pretty much into... Well, there's like 2 or 3 things that I've put it into. Hang on. I have put it into... This is my skills. And I got +1 for persuading because I'm cashier. Or used to be. My skills are decent in ranged. Pretty good in dialogue. So that's boosted to 41 for having Parvati with me. And tech. Lots in tech. So I'm pretty decent at talking my way out of problems.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon.
Never seen the Vale lit up like this before.
Yeah, that's the job of the robots.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
Oh, right, fair enough.
So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes.
Sure.
I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you
yeah,
want
money is always
something
good.
Tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble.
Yeah,
and
boy.
a little something to remember me by.
And a shock stick. Thanks. Leveled up. And I have 3,000 bits. Excellent. I'm fucking rich, son. Let's put that all up to 40. Put those up to 40 and put one into tech. Yep, apply all those. And a perk. We get a perk. Perk. I'm gonna go with that. Because I'm a hoarder. I feel like that is more suitable for me. Right, that's that mission done. Let's get a book. Return to Grace. 3 volumes. There's one in the town, I think, isn't there? Right, there's a vendor around here as well, I think. Or a shop. General store. Cool.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Well, you're with me, so you can get your ass in here.
Got my eye on you, girl.
Yeah, you
Miss
talk to
Holcomb
me.
Ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
I don't care. She's with me.
See that you do. I got a business to run. Edgewater ain't gonna provision itself, you know.
Yeah.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Music to my ears.
Yay, now I can actually sell things with a 32% discount. Everything in here. Sell all junk. Yeah, boy. That's stuff. This is a lot of consumables which I've just got. Most of which I don't. Let's see here. Weapons. That is one hell of a nice shock stick, actually. Sawn-off shotgun, I'm gonna keep that. $44, much better. Also, that goes in there now. That goes in there now. What's wrong with this assault rifle? Oh no, nothing. It's upgraded, isn't it? Today. Alright, let's go. Get that book for Thomas. It is on the floor above. Okay, cool. Nope, other side. Oh, you are following me at least. There we go, found all 3 volumes. Now he can insert his dream of becoming an engineer. Ow, that's a broken leg. There we go. Toss ball. It's like griff ball, just worse in every way. Alright, let's go. Also, we can, while we're out here, find that book. It's on the way. Better not be in a primal nest. Rather not have to fight primals. And now what have we learned? Never cross me. I need some ammo, actually. Shit. That's a mine. Stop running over to those. Is there no way of actually defusing those? Nope. I suppose you could probably shoot them and that would work. Right, that's that done. That's that done. Now we go return to Adelaide and give those to everyone and get them back to Edgewater.
Get ready.
I just killed a mega creature. Nice. Sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm running a little low on the old ammo side of things. I mean, things seem to grow here, so why is there not food that they can eat that's not poisonous or anything? Like, there's mushrooms. And clearly these guys have got, like, apple trees or some shit growing. So, you know, there's stuff that grows here. Alright, first things first. Thomas!
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
I have found the last one for you, sir.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
The last one, the one you were missing.
Ain't that just ironical? If
That's
I'd worked
not
a little
the right
longer
word
back
there.
at the cannery, I might have found this myself.
Probably not, you're an
That's a
idiot.
complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Not really.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
She'll do me
I've
proud
been
as well.
saving
On
something
my
for
ship.
you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Thanks.
What's on your mind?
Grace.
I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
Nope, probably not. I talked Zoe into coming back.
We didn't always get along, but I'm glad to know she's safe. What happened, anyway?
She joined up with a band of marauders.
Zoe joined up with a band of marauders. Zoe. The same Zoe who doesn't know a barrel from a trigger. Well, I've heard stranger things.
They were willing
You
to
pretty
accept
much
a
did my
woman
job
who
for me.
wanted to basically
Least I
be
could
part
do
of
is
their
pay you for your trouble.
group. Of course,
Let
they
me
were
know
willing
if
to
I can do
accept her.
something for you.
You can leave. I don't know. Alright, Adelaide. You're now in charge of Edgewater.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
Yeah, with a solution to your problem, so give it a rest.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town.
Bolter
Carry
pistol?
on with our lives as
I'm
best we
sorry,
may.
what?
You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other.
Yeah, I'm just a regular fucking space Jesus.
I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted.
Yep.
I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Yes, you do. Nice. So that's actually most of the quests down here completed. No botched quests. Booyah. So we've got the illustrated manual, which I can take back to the vicar. I'm not sure why that's a companion quest, but sure. I suppose technically it is, because didn't Parvati want me to... Parvati? Maybe. Strangers in Strangeland, then we return to the Serenity. Not calling it the Unreliable, because it's a lot more reliable now. Alright lads, you're all free to
go see what happened?
return. Also, bolt pistol. Or bolter pistol. Is this just a revolver? Not quite. Fair enough. We'll use it. I've also got this. I can forever roleplay now my forever dream of being an Adeptus Arbites. Nice. Back to the city, town, Edgewater. Yeah, Emerald Vale used to be a lot bigger than this.
You hiding? Here they come.
Run. Well, we're not running now, are we? Bolter pistols hit pretty fucking hard, not gonna lie.
That's the last of them.
Yeah, these things hit pretty hard. I approve. To Edgewater. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon. I need to have something to eat.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yeah, funny that.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn. Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
Oh, God.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Because you can't read fucking French.
Please, those dolts? Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling.
This genuinely is fucking Firefly, isn't it?
In the party.
I'm 28.
And beautiful.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
That all part of your Vicar training?
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most.
I know, right? He is
And
my
I was
shepherd.
quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
Sure. Why not?
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
This is just Firefly, the
Edgewater's gonna
game.
miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. And to leave this place behind.
This is legit
It
just
is my
Firefly, the
esteemed
game,
pleasure
isn't
to
it?
serve as your crew vicar, Captain.
Now, you will be called Shepherd. You will be my shepherd. And, Parvati, you will be called Kaylee. Don't ask me why. Yay! I am genuinely just building a group. I'm building the group from Firefly, it's great. I haven't got much in the way of armor, but that should do you. Actually, I don't imagine that you'll be coming with me that often, so... Alright. Now we go to my ship.
Heard something outside the walls today.
To the Serenity. That is definitely not called the Unreliable.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this lady.
You're helping? I don't know. Are you coming with me or what?
That was a good thing you did, Captain. Helping to bring the deserters and Edgewater folks back together. I hope you rest well on that.
Are you...
You mean why I'm not allowed in the store anymore?
A little, yeah, but I...
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
You're 28!
Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of 0G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Just chuckle.
It's not funny. Right about then,
Kind
a
of
bunch
is.
of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of 0G? Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by. I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Moreau's still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
That was fucking brilliant. I love it. Why is this one specifically? Can I look at other ones of these? Yeah, there's one here. Lifetime net value. Wow, that's pretty fucking dark. I'm assuming one of these is her father's. I love how it puts just their net value, how much they were worth. They weren't people, they were just worth a certain amount of money. Back to my ship. There she is. I kind of stole it after I...
Everyone all right?
Reach for that piece and I swear by my pretty floral bonnet, I'll end you.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
It's okay.
I worked on the occasional supply coach in need of repairs. Once I built a little model craft out of spare parts, but Mr. Thompson found out and I had to take it apart. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Hell yes, Kaylee.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Yes, you do. And you're adorable. Now I need a pilot, a weird person. It used to be called The Reliable, but then he just painted in "un" because it kept breaking down.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Thanks, Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Got the power flow regulator.
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
Obviously.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure.
Which is likely to happen.
Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Cool. Oh my god, the cargo bay even is reminiscent of Serenity. I fucking love it. This fucking bolter pistol is a similar design to Malcolm Reynolds' guns. It's great. There we go, 35 damage on the bolter pistol. Gonna cost a bit more to level it up further, but should do nicely. Does this spin when it works as well? Please spin. Please start spinning. No, it doesn't spin. I wish it spun. Make it spin. What's up here? Oh my god, it's a kit. This is so Firefly. The kitchen area. And the rooms. This is so fucking Firefly. Do we have a medical deck as well? There's the cargo. Doesn't look like we've got a medical deck, but some of this is really Firefly and I love it.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Let's get out of here. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible.
It's fine, he died quickly.
How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I'm fine.
Oh, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Also, I can slow down time.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Nice.
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Nice.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight
What is the point in going to space if you're not going to fly your own bloody
ship?
ship?
Confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Right.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together.
Lovely.
None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine. How do I know I can trust her?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Awesome. Fine. I'll go and find her.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Put it to good use. Thanks. Explain what it is.
Marvelous device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another. It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last.
Interesting.
Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Fair enough.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Nice. How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Good answer.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
You
the
can't
board's
take
only
the sky
interested in
from
filling
me.
their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Probably.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
But I want to fly. Why am I not allowed to fly my own bloody ship? What is the point of being a captain if you can't fly your own ship? The unreliable navigation terminal. I love it. So this is my quarters. There's that. My bed. I can sleep. Where's the rest of my crew? Okay, hi. Ah, this is Pravati's room. No idea whose room this is. This is obviously... Yep, there he is. His room. No one's room, no one's room.
Whoever has been in the shower for the past 40 minutes, I am shutting off the hot water now.
There's no one in the shower. But I do like that. Where's Parvati? Parvati. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen will be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before.
Yeah, but...
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
Sarcasm is another one.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Is sarcasm something else you were fucking programmed to do?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Awesome.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
So you lived a sheltered life, you could say.
He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Why?
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
You're fine. I enjoy talking to you. More than that fucking priest, but you know, what can you do? Every serenity needs their own shepherd. Oh, whoa. This is cool. I wish I could fly it myself, but this is still cool.
Destination.
Welcome to the system map. I've already been in it.
Groundbreaker.
Holy shit. Fair enough. I think that's where we'll leave the stream though, because yeah, I need food. But I'm really quite enjoying this. I may stream some more of it tomorrow or at some point. We shall see. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Ta-ra.